Back in the building.
Position. Back in the building.
Yeah.
All right. On a normal grey. It's not even winter yet.
I like it.
It's not even winter, but yeah.
I like it. It's nice.
It's the Big Smoke. It's grey. It's London.
Isn't the Big Smoke New York?
No, it's London.
Manhattan. The Big Smoke.
No, Big Smoke's London.
Oh, okay. We're in the Big Smoke, I guess.
We're in the Big Smoke.
Yeah,
yes.
we are here. We're here in the building.
All right, back again.
Yeah.
And well, you've got the subject.
Yeah, subject matter. Listen, this subject matter didn't matter. This subject matter stems right from the emails and the messages that keep coming in. People keep constantly asking about business questions, not so much just suits and okay, how did you start? I'm interested in starting a tailoring company. Can you give me advice? And I'm always happy to give advice. One thing I'm not happy to do is build your company for you, because I've had a few questions like, wow, so suppliers, fabric, like, listen, come on, I can't give you everything.
Yeah.
I can't build it for you.
We're always happy to help.
Yeah.
And you know, I've made the mistake myself before. Ask somebody, where do you
Who's
do
your
this?
supplier? Who? Yeah.
And once I sent the email, I was just like, that's stupid. I wouldn't give that advice to somebody else. Yeah. You know, you have to go out there and work for it, and that's how you can appreciate.
That's the beauty of it, 100%. I think like I think for me to give you that information, I'm just robbing you of the joy of just that hard work that every businessman feels that they have to put in. And not only that, even if I give it to you, you may not even use it right, only because of the process of the way you went to get it. If that makes any sense. Sometimes you have to, it's the things you work for which you utilize the best. Like
it's like those lottery winners who become bankrupt after winning a few £1 million because they get the money easy, they lose it easy. Whereas if you worked and you earned that £1 million, it's gonna stay with you for a long time.
100%.
It's all about the process.
100%. Yeah, it's a process. You know the value, so the process builds value. And if there's no value in it, you can easily fritter it away. But when there's value in it, like hold on. So that costs £10. Well, that doesn't cost £10. That costs how many hours that I was on my knee trying to like scrub the floor, or how many hours that my back was broken because I was doing that. That's you're not seeing £10. You're seeing broken back and itching fingernails and like sleepless nights. That's what you're seeing. So you understand value of process. But that's not the question. We digress. The question, right? So because of that. Because of these questions that keep coming in, we thought that why not have some questions around business, because it seems that people that watch our videos are interested in how we set up shop, how they can sort of get into business, maybe not tailoring, but just different things of life. So, question, after that long intro, that long prologue, whatever you want to call it, question is, what is one of the most difficult things about starting a business?
I mean, there's a lot of difficult things when it comes to starting it. This is why the question is, why is one of the most? I would say one, if not one of the most difficult thing I would say when it comes to starting a business is growing your client base. I'd say that's one of the most difficult things, because once you've exhausted the people who love you and will buy it just for the sake, because it's you, you've got to find people who actually will buy it because they appreciate what you're doing, what you're selling, and can see the value in doing that. That's where the difficulty comes, because you may have the greatest product in the world, but if nobody knows about it, and if nobody cares or nobody thinks they can afford it,
then what?
Then what?
Then what?
So you've got to get in front of the right people at the right time, and let them know about your product or your service. And that's difficult, getting that mix right. That's a massive challenge for a lot of businesses, because there's been great businesses out there which have folded because they couldn't grow the client base.
I agree with that. I agree with that. People can't find you then. How they buy your services or products. I get that fully.
So it's getting, I guess it's marketing. You've got to get that marketing mix right.
Marketing is
So the greatest product in the world isn't going to sell itself.
No, definitely not. Okay, I agree with that. I do agree that is one of the most difficult things. I mean, that's something you constantly work on. We're still working on it now, to be fair. Marketing, we're okay, but we can always be better.
100%.
This is the thing, I think, with marketing.
100%. Until we've got 1 million,
is there an end goal?
Say 10 million followers on Instagram. Then I can say we've got our marketing right. Doesn't mean our business is great.
It's the thing, but the thing is, I think, like, does it? So the thing is now, what if, right, you could have 10 million followers on Instagram and 0 sales, or you
but that's what I said.
100 followers on Instagram and 100 sales.
But that's what I said. We may have got the marketing right, but doesn't mean our business is right.
Hey, okay. That's
the marketing's right.
That's what it's all about, and that's why sometimes when I look at likes and follows and comments, sometimes it doesn't always translate. Sometimes some people may not have that, but every time they post a link, right, they get 10 grand income because of the sales that come in, but they don't get the likes that everyone's seeing visually. But every time they post an image or a link, the sales come through that you're not seeing. So sometimes it's not always that visible. Always, would you agree?
I agree, but at the same time, when it comes to business, sometimes perception is a self-fulfilling reality.
Sometimes. So
sometimes people will buy from you because you look like you're doing well.
Agreed. But then sometimes there's people that you think are doing well, and all of a sudden they're going out of business. Like, hold on, why are you going out of business? I thought you were doing so well.
Yeah.
Perception.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So perception. So you just got to get it right. You've got to get the perception right and the reality right.
I agree.
The perception can always be better than the reality, but as long as the reality is somewhere in there, then
you got to mix it. You got to put that work in. Put that work in, and as long as you're finding find your client base. And I think finding your client base becomes easier when you know who they are. Because
massively.
A lot of people don't know who their client base is. So it's just a case of, so you got this business, you got this company, who's your client? Anyone. No, it's not. You have to. I mean, it could be anyone. Anyone could potentially buy it, but your client base has to be very specific as to the reason why you bought this product together, and the reason why you've done it is those people in particular. So you have to go after them. You target them. So when you target them, they're like, of course we need that. Of course you do. And then everyone else that you're talking about will be like, what are them not doing over there? Okay, let me get one of those. But you have to have someone specifically in mind. So when you have a small budget, you spend all your budget on that specific person. How do I get that person to know who I am? And that's it. Yeah,
you aim for the mass market, you're gonna fall. You're gonna fail.
There's too many giants to compete with. There's too many giants.
Regardless of what subject.
Someone knocking the door?
Nah, not that.
Okay.
I don't think so. But
yeah. But that's it. There you go. Finding the client base.
Alright. See what you answering it on a different video.
I'm thinking so, because that seemed like a good way to something I could put another one on another. What do you reckon? Yeah, just this one for that one.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Let's do it. Cool. Are we gonna do that today, or you want to do it?
I could do it now. To be fair, I could. Yeah. Cool. So
you want to wrap it up, or
actually,
it doesn't matter.
Like the sandwich. Yeah. But anyway, that was a good joke. For another time, it was a good joke for another time, so that he doesn't get the humour. If there was someone else here, they would have been like, yo, boom, smashed it, killed it, you got bants, bruv. But anyway, look, listen, sorry. Great video, great audience, I'm good.
That's like, great video.
I'm glad. First comment. First. The first comment has to be great video, please. I'm praying whoever watches this first, just write great video.
And if the first comment is by Morts and more, then it doesn't count.
No, it doesn't count. It doesn't count. And so listen, we hope you enjoyed that video. We hope you took some value from that tip that Senna just so gracefully put in front of you. And I'm hoping that you continue to subscribe, like, and comment and share all of our videos, all of our content. We appreciate all of it, and we appreciate all the guys that come in. I remember especially who was it? Who came in? Andy. Especially you, Andy, that came in and said that you didn't like my side profile shots, looking in the side camera. Well, the camera's here to stay. Anyway.
You didn't like it, Louis.
You didn't like it. I'm here. It's here.
It's because you're licking your lips in it. So,
I don't know. But I like the side angle. But anyway, we love you guys, especially when you come in and you come to see us. We love meeting you guys. So so continue to send your questions in to us at ask@mortsandmore.com. And continue to interact with us on several social media streams from Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. Alright.
100%. Alright guys, until next time.
Until next time.
Cool.
Cool.